Hello, friends. It's another month gone by and time for your movie of the month. I hope you can do better than this. I thought it might be an interesting subject to talk to you about how to avoid heartburn. Some of us are getting to that age where going out to eat, especially if we go to a fast food place, tends to cause bad choices that lead to heartburn. So I'm going to give you some suggestions so you can still go out to eat and not suffer. For American, whatever fast food is your favorite fare, pay attention to the portion size. Overeating really ups the chances of getting heartburn. So avoid the combo orders with sandwich, fries, and drink, and just have a sandwich and a glass of water. If you're thinking about double burgers, maybe try a chicken sandwich instead. Pass on the onion rings and the fries and maybe have a plain baked potato. That might sit better. Don't supersize your orders and avoid all-you-can-eat buffets because you're bound to overeat. You feel like you're wasting your money if you don't eat enough. If you're going out for Chinese, some Chinese food might be spicy, but the menu at your favorite restaurant should have plenty of heartburn-free options. It usually has an indication when something is very spicy, like a pepper next to the menu item. You should avoid egg rolls or fried spring rolls and instead choose maybe wonton soup. Deep fried wontons, same thing. You don't want to have the fried food that does trigger indigestion, so try the steamed dumplings instead. You might even try the steamed dim sum. If you have never had it before, you don't know if you like it or not. When you're thinking about Chinese, you want to avoid the fried foods. The Szechuan items are always going to be more spicy. And fried rice, you're better off having the steamed brown rice or even white rice is better than the fried. For desserts, there's no need to deprive yourself. Just stay away from mostly chocolates, mint, and lemon. Desserts without those things are very likely not to upset your stomach. They might, in some cases, even soothe it. For Italian food, tomatoes are a common heartburn trigger. And a big part of Italian fare is tomatoes, as you know. But eating Italian takes a little bit of creativity and avoid the burn, but you can do it. Avoid the tomato-based dishes, the sauces and toppings made of tomato, and also avoid the coffee and wine, and instead choose like mushroom sauce or cream sauces. Choose the baked chicken without sauce. Broccoli, mushrooms, and olives on a pizza won't upset your heartburn. So those are some other suggestions. For Mexican, salsa is a traditional Mexican fare, but if tomatoes kick up your heartburn, then there again, it's a big part of the south of the border dishes, so you're going to want to avoid those. Instead, you want to avoid the taco shells, because again, they're fried. The chili peppers, that's an obvious one. Chorizo, which is a sausage, chimichangas, and margaritas all are going to be likely to cause heartburn. So instead, choose the chips with a mild guacamole. You could have guacamole in tacos. You could have flour tortilla or chicken in a flour tortilla. None of those things would set up the heartburn, or they shouldn't. And lastly, when you're thinking about seafood, that's the most easy food to go out for. It's the fewest calories, and it's also, as it happens, less likely to cause heartburn. So you might try avoiding the fried fish and the shellfish. Don't have something like a balsamic glazed salmon. And avoid the seafood gumbo or bouillabaisse, because those things do trigger heartburn. Pretty much everything else is going to be okay. Your baked, broiled, or grilled fish or shellfish is going to be fine. You could also have a grilled salmon without that sauce, or fish and potato stew, because that doesn't have tomatoes. I hope this was helpful for all of you, and the same things that are good for you to avoid heartburn are also lower in calories. So that's an added benefit. I'll see you next month. Have a good one.